What's going on, everybody? So I'm back with another video, a different video today, obviously not a workout video. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you all very much for showing up and showing out on that shoulder workout video, man. I know a lot of you guys are new here coming from that video, so I just wanted to say thank you very much. Welcome. I hope you're subscribed, and man, I can't wait to just drop more and more videos. But I don't want to make it just all about workouts. I want you guys to know me. I want to get to know you guys. So every once in a while, I'll come and just tell a story or just talk about different topics to let you guys know me a little bit more and how my mind works and all that. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys a story about me quitting my job exactly 1 year ago. So if you haven't watched the video on my channel, this video is pinned on top of all my videos. It is titled How Fitness Changed My Life. If you watch that video, you'll have an idea of who I am. And as time goes on, I'll tell you guys more and more stories, personal stories. There's a lot about me that I haven't feel comfortable yet to share on the internet, very personal stuff. But now that I'm seeing all the support, I'm seeing like we just hit over 10,000 subscribers. I feel like you guys deserve to know me, and I don't want to be this kind of person who hides stuff and whatever, man. So I think I'm ready to put myself out there fully. So hopefully within the next week or two, I will share this one story about myself that I never ever mentioned anywhere. I talked a little bit about it on Larry Will's channel maybe 2 years ago when I was in LA working out with him and stuff. But even with that, I wasn't comfortable enough to go into details. But I'm definitely going to share with you guys. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But anyways, back to the story. A year ago, exactly 1 year ago this month, I stopped working at Qatar Club. If you guys are in Doha, you already know where that is. And if you watch the video that I'm talking about, that's pinned on top of all my videos, you will know how I started working there and a little bit of my story before I got there. But basically, I started working there as a personal trainer, and then I became the head coach, I became the fitness manager. The reason I'm talking about this story today is because the job is because me working there was really good. Like, a lot of people would want to be in that position, especially personal trainers. Just work in that club, period. But especially to be a manager there, like, that's something big, right? So when I left there, the question that I get asked the most is, man, why do you leave, man? Why do you leave? I think it's nice there. Everyone is like kind of shocked that I don't work there anymore. Some people would even try to feel sorry for me and stuff like that. And in the beginning, it was a little bit annoying because I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, I don't need you to be like feeling sorry for me, like, you know. But then I understand, because when I was working there, a lot of people used to come for like interview. I was responsible for hiring the coaches at the later end. So a lot of people would come for interviews and stuff, and I would see in their eyes, man, these people really just want this job. They want to work in this really exclusive club, very nice club. So me living there, and I kind of just was like so attached to the club. I was there every single day of the week, man. Even weekends I was there. So when I left, I understood why people were surprised and all that. But the thing is, I took that job knowing that one day I would leave, right? Some people take a job at a company and their goal is to just walk up the ranks, become a manager and all this, and get the promotions and get their increments, and then they would just stay there. For me, that was not the goal. I wanted to work there to have a little bit of time and stable income to invest more in myself. This is very important. This is the important part, because first you have to have the mindset of growth and personal development. You have to be willing to invest in yourself. From the beginning, I was already investing in myself, and that's how I end up getting that job. They contacted me on Instagram because they saw what I was doing. So I was independent trainer, doing my thing, investing in myself, working out. All this is connected. The trainer who has a vision, not even trainer, the person who has a vision for his career and he's working hard and investing in himself, is not gonna take a job the same way like the person who just wanna work for a company their whole life and get promotions, right? So for me, when I was going there, I was already working really hard on building my brand, building myself. That's how they end up finding me. So when I went there, I didn't went there with the mentality of I'm just gonna work here and hopefully get promoted. No, I went there with a business mindset. I didn't go there and say, oh, please give me the job. No, I went there and asked the guy, why do you think I should work here? Because at that point, I don't need the job, because I'm investing in myself and I'm making sure that I'm making my own moves, making my own growth to where I don't have to depend on a company. Even though I took the job knowing that one day I would leave, because this is not my end goal. I don't want to just end up working at someone's gym for the rest of my life. I want to work here temporarily to give me leverage to invest more even in myself. So the whole time I was there, I worked hard for the club, but also I didn't forget to work hard on my brand. I did competitions, I created a lot of content on my Instagram and YouTube and all that. So when the time came for me to leave, I was okay with leaving. I didn't have any problems leaving. I wanted to leave one day, sooner or later, because that's why the whole time I was there, I was working hard on building my brand. You guys understand? But the trainers who just want to work at the gym 24/7 every day until they retire, they don't understand why I'm leaving. Because, man, why are you leaving? You have such a good position, you're making good money. Why are you leaving? But they get it twisted. My point was to get to a point where I can leave. So that's why the whole time I was there, I was working hard on building my brand. So I don't have a problem leaving, because my goal is not, again, to work for a company forever. Even if you're paying me a big salary, it's not about the salary. Sorry guys, my SD card got full, so I had to stop somewhere to delete some of the videos. But what I was saying is, my end goal is freedom. That's why I worked hard, and I still work hard on building my brand and building my business and just investing in myself. If you want freedom, you're gonna have to take the responsibility. It doesn't come for free. Freedom is not free, man. If you want to be independent, if you want to do whatever you want to do, build your own business, in the beginning it's gonna be hard. I think it's always gonna be hard, but especially in the beginning. So a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people who, especially trainers, who work at a gym, they just want to work at a gym and get the salary. They're not thinking about taking the responsibility for getting their own clients and building their own brand. That's a lot of work, and sometimes you don't even have money doing that. You don't make money in the beginning when you're building a business, any business. So, but for me, because this is what I wanted to do, I was willing to, because this is what I wanted to do, I was willing to pay that price. So I didn't have a problem leaving, because I knew what my vision was. And when I left in the beginning, yes, it was difficult, because I was doing this the whole time before I went there. And once I got there, I just slowly kind of get out of the routine of just the mindset, independence mindset of doing everything on my own. So it took time for me to get back into that zone, but now I'm in that zone and nothing can stop us, baby. I got you guys here supporting the channel. Only God knows why you're here, man, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do or have the motivation to keep on showing up. But you guys show up for me, so I'm gonna keep on showing up for you. I'm gonna keep on showing up for myself. So thank you very much for being here and just watching the videos, leaving feedback. Man, I'm talking too fast, bro, and I ain't even have a coffee yet. But I'm just excited and I'm happy, man. I'm happy to see the growth. I'm happy to see that we're building something special here. I'm super grateful to have you guys here to even watch the videos and leave comments and just listen to my story. I'm super motivated to just keep on bringing these videos. In the beginning, up until now, everything I'm doing on here, like in terms of paying videographers, in terms of buying camera gear, paying different gym memberships, traveling to different events to create this content, it's all coming from my pocket. And whose pocket it should come from? Mine, because this is my goal. It's gonna be up to me to invest in my goal and put in the work and put in the effort to make it happen. And I'm willing to do that. I'm happily doing that. I'm happily waking up, doing what I have to do to make sure that I'm bringing my dreams to reality. So this video is not to talk down on having a job, because if you guys know, man, I've done it all, construction, all kind of jobs. But the point of the video is that invest in yourself, whatever your job is. Don't forget to invest in yourself. If you have a skill, if you have a talent, if you have a passion, which we all have, invest in it, man. The reason I was able to walk in there with a different mentality, the reason I was able to just leave when the situation doesn't serve me anymore, it's because I've been investing in myself. I build value around myself to a point where, at least in my field, I'll always be able to survive. I'll always be able to train people. If I want to go back to working at a gym, I can always do that, because I put myself in that position by investing in myself physically, mentally, building connections, networking, traveling, competing, taking courses, doing all kind of stuff. Like, I cannot tell you how many certifications I have over the years. All these are investments. But if you are lazy, you don't want to invest in yourself, somebody is going to invest in you, which is the company. And what they're going to invest in you? A salary. They will give you a salary to keep you there, and your person will die, or you will use your person and your talent to grow someone else's company. We are in a digital world, man. Anyone can create something amazing if you really want to put in the work, but it's not easy. Like, I've been on YouTube for what, 6 years now, 7 years. This channel, before that I had another channel. Obviously this whole time not consistently posting. It's just recently that you guys found my channel and decided to subscribe and support the channel, which I freaking appreciate. But no matter what the journey was, I'm still gonna keep going if one person watch or if a million people watch, because my happiness comes from knowing that I'm waking up chasing my goal. I'm waking up doing what I promised to myself. I'm waking up doing what's in my heart. That's what my happiness is. It's not about the salary. I'm never gonna take a salary over my happiness, which is just to be free and be able to create what I want to create in this world. Express myself how I want to express myself. That for me is luxury. So yes, I might take a salary for a little bit, but I'll always walk away from it. You know, I want to, again, be independent. I want to create my own thing. So I'm willing to take that responsibility. I'm willing to take that sacrifice. But I understand why everyone looks at me like I'm crazy or I lost something so important once I stop working there, because for them that's like the highest they can ever see themselves. And another thing is, if you're working with this kind of people, you have to be careful, because they can make you feel like you've succeeded. They can make you feel like you should be lazy, you should not be working so hard, or you should settle, because you're seeing everyone around you settling and there are levels below you. So if they're settling, it makes no sense for you to keep on working harder to improve yourself. But you are not them and they are not you, man. You have a different purpose in this world. You have a different life. You came here alone. Only you know what's in your heart, and that's what you should go after. Anything else is gonna leave you regretting, man, later on in life, when you feel like, man, I wish I did that thing that I always wanted to do. You only live once, so make sure you apply yourself. Like, don't just settle there. Like, when I first came in this country, I worked construction, I worked in sales at the mall and all these different things. For a lot of us Africans who come here, that would have been enough. They would just stay there. They would just stay in that job. I know people here who work security making almost no money, but they've been doing that job for 6-7 years in a row, not even trying to get out of it. That's not me, man. I would always try to improve. And it's not about salary again. It's about just going after what's in your heart and making sure that you're applying yourself to the fullest, man. Making sure you're giving all that you can, applying yourself to the best of your ability. You want to always make sure that you're giving your best. So when I left that construction job, went to the sales job, when I left the sales job, worked as a personal trainer, then I went independent personal trainer, freelance. Then I went to work in this gym as a personal trainer, moved up to management. Now I left again. I'm here talking to you guys on YouTube, and I'm happy. I'm happily doing that because I feel like I'm doing what I choose to do. I'm doing what I want to do. That's it. So even now some gyms like give me job offers or ask me to work there and stuff. I don't want to work there, bro. I don't want to work there. I want to do my own thing. That's what I'm doing. But I had to work there and make sure that I take that money and invest it in myself to a point where I'm able to do what I'm doing now. That's the whole point. At first, I was working all around Doha, man, giving my CV to every single gym. Nobody would hire me. The first gym that finally hired me, they said, yeah, we can give you the job, but you will not be a trainer. Even though I was certified, already training people, you can only work as a cleaner. I said, okay. So I took the job because I knew I just wanted my foot in the door, because once I get in the business, nobody's going to stop me. I just went crazy, working hard, working out, building myself physically. I was skinny, bro. I built myself to a point where if someone works in the gym, they would say, that's the guy I want to train with, even though I was supposed to be the cleaner. But only you can stop you. Don't let nobody kill your ambition. Don't let nobody kill your goal. Don't let nobody stop you, man. You have to just put in the work. It's going to be difficult, yes. It's going to be hard, but hey, what's the point if it's not hard? If it's not hard, anyone would do it, and your accomplishments will mean nothing. That's what it is. But you have to choose what you want. You have to choose what makes you happy. If you're comfortable working at someone's company making good money, there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, as long as you're happy with that. But if you feel like you're not happy there, and you feel like you have a gift, you have a talent, you have something you want to do, you should be able to do it. We live in a digital world where things are much easier to start. If you want to do something right now, you can just do it on the internet. You just keep on investing in yourself. Don't ever stop developing yourself. Whatever your goal is, whatever your skill is, whatever field you're working in, make sure that you're trying as hard as possible to be the best, or like be really good to where companies would come for you. Then you put yourself in a position of power. But if you don't invest in yourself, if you don't do anything, you will just stay there. You have no leverage. When you negotiate, you're always the one on the short end because you don't have no leverage, right? It's about building leverage. It's about creating options around yourself. When you have options, you have power. If you don't have options, you take whatever is there. So life is about creating options around yourself to where you have the power and the option to walk away from a situation that doesn't serve you anymore. But for you to have options, you have to build them, you have to create them, you have to invest in that. Don't be lazy and just settle somewhere. If you don't have options, you're gonna end up taking whatever is there because you don't have options, right? Anyway, I know this video is probably a little too long and I'm just rambling right now. You guys already know I don't script any of my videos. I don't like talking from a script and planning this whole thing. I just press record and talk to you guys. Whatever comes out of my head, that's it. Sometimes a lot of rambling, a lot of repeating myself, but that's what it is when you talk to friends, man. I'm being myself. I'm not trying to read from a script and act all perfect and all that. That's not the point, because if I'm doing that, then I'm taking the whole purpose of this video, which is to inspire you. If I come off here and act like I'm super perfect and I'm super this, super that, and you think you are not that, then you're gonna be like, yeah, of course, look at him, he's so perfect. But I'm not fucking perfect, bro. And I'm not scared to show you that in the videos. I'm just gonna be myself and talk how I talk and not script anything. So that's what it is. I hope you guys find value in this video. Man, when I talk about these topics, man, I just get super emotional and passionate about it, because man, it's been a journey, bro. Like, it's been a journey, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of times when I doubted myself. Even me, man, I doubted myself at sometimes. Sometimes I doubted myself. I'm like, fuck, man, I don't know if I'm making the right decision here, man. Shit. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm walking away from a situation that is probably the best I could get. But at the same time, something in me, man, just like believe, man. Just believe in yourself. Just keep going, man. Good days are gonna come, man. Like, because the one thing, if you started, as I started working construction, having days when you don't even have food to eat, anything is good after that, right? So I don't really care. Like, I can almost walk away from anything to go after my goal, because I know it's never gonna be as bad as it used to be, at least in the beginning. But if it comes to that, that's what it is. I'll live with that, and I know that I made that choice and I'm gonna have to live with it with no regrets, man. I'm happy knowing that I made the decision and I'm gonna live with it, whatever the results are. So thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for being here. More videos on the way. I'll see you guys in the next video.